遠いな、G 遠いな。奇妙なやつ。ズームがいるが R2 でめくる感じ。
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
パエよ。
I'm just going to
とりあえ
start
ず
at
こ
the
の友
beginning
達の、
with the house.
いや、早い早い早い早い早い。字幕が早すぎるよ。
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
すごいな、こう買うのか。
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
あ、何年前。あ、いや、あれでもこれ。あ
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
ルイス兄さん。
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
いや、そこはね、教え
Maybe
て
she
ほ
thought
し
I'd
いな。
know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
そこは教えてほしいな。謎か。まあ、女の人だよな、
No
私。
one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
蹄の跡。鹿だ。
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
すげえ家だな。
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
家を恐れていたんだと。なんか音がするぞ。そっから入る？
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
それ、まあ、身長もあるし。
The power had been turned off the night we left.
止められてんの？なのに相続したの？
For the first time in years,
久しぶりに
I felt like I was home.
家にいる気分がした。
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
記憶の抜け殻か。
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
ここまでよく来たな、中華屋さん。
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
なんで殺され、いや、相続されたんだ。
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
歯が多すぎる映画。いいテレビ
Even the
じゃん。
fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
暖炉にさえ沈んだ。おお、なんか吸い込まれたぞ。暖炉を従属してみればいいのか。まあ、ちょっとしゃがむことは、お、なんかすごい悲しい BGM だな。ザ・フィンチ。三角はなんかメニューだったな。L と L1 と R2 はズーム。まあ特にないな。いや本当にしゃがめないのかこれ。オルゴールかこれ。どう？あ、もうちょい回せってことか。
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
ひいおじいちゃん。でひいおじいちゃんのなんかあるかもな。こういう。
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that
あの
last
夜
night.
が何なんだ。ここはあかねえな。違う、何なんだこれ。オルゴールやむの早くない？
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
とりあえず2回行ってみた
After
から
Milton
次の部屋
disappeared,
か。
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
え？
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
これひいおじいちゃん。あ、そうか、封印したからで覗き穴を作ったか。
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
あれ、そうかな。だんだん、あれ他開いてた？さあ、覗き穴を。
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
まだよくわかんないな。なんで覗き穴を作ったんだ。反発してって言ってるぐらいだ
My
からな。
Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
この部屋に行けば何かわかるかもな、こういう。びっくり要素があったらやだな。
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
あったらあったらで怖いな。 封印されてる。ここ、本当にされてるのかな。こういうなんか木工ボンドみたいので、こっち行ってみ
I
よう
spent a
か。
lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
なんで封じなくしてんの。封じたらみんな寝れないよね。
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
いやー、この鍵じゃないんじゃない。あれ、この鍵だったの。
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
おお、
Now
す
it was
げえ。
time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
何を恐れていたか。これ今しゃがん
From
で
the
んだよ
paintings
な。
on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
ミルトンの絵か、これが。あ、ちょっとミルトンって書いてあるわ。
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
そうか、ミルトンには計画があったのか。
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
さあ、寝室ですね。
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
セーブ中。
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
私は無理の部屋から覗き穴を見て育った。よし。
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
まあね、お亡くなりになってんじゃないの。
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
この一家みんな絵うまいな。
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here
いいでー。
before my mom sealed the doors.
ニキはいなくなる前にこれから起こることを誰かに伝えたいの。
Dear
ニキさん
Diary,
か。
I'll
あ
be
る日マ
gone
マが夕
soon,
食の時
but
に
I
私
wanted
に
to
渡
tell
した。
somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without
なん
dinner.
でなんか悪いこ
I
とした
woke
の。
up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
まあそりゃそうだよな。お腹減ってるもんね。なんてかわいそう。いやー、やめろやめろ。これはやめとけ。それ食ったら吐くぞ。でもまあまあ調べることがないので。
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
おマジか。ちっちゃい子はすげえな。トイレに来ました。
I kept eating and eating.
おますわあ、こいつ、あ、なんか俺こいつのもうあれが分かった気がする。食べたかった
I
な。
ate a lot of things that night.
おお。
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
やめろ。その子生で食ったの
It
か。
was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
まあまあまあ、それは封印されてますわ。
And suddenly,
え、
I was a cat.
嘘。あ、早い早い。いきなりキャットになってた。おお。
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
What? いやー、待ってよ。俺、なんででも日記に書いてるってことは生きてるってことだろ
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
うん、パパ、私も。そうか。これ。こういう。待って、どう言ったの？いけないんですよ。お、戻れた。なんだこれ。ちょっとあそこに行ったのはいいんだけど、いや。これどう行くんだ？どうして行けるとか普通に行けんだよな。お、いけた。こうか。なんかアーカイブとかありそうだね。
The babies were all gone.
赤ちゃんはもういないみたい。あいつほんま。どこ行った？これまさかの無限ループにあるのか。うわっ。
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
それはね、何回もね。
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
お母さん？君じゃなくて。で、ゆっくりこうやっていくんですよね。
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits. His face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
なんかすげえな。
A mama rabbit.
お母さんの席。
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
サメ？痛そう。あ、ダメダメ。
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
いや、これめちゃくちゃ操作。ああ、いい。L だけで操作するのか。
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
いや、食えないっす。ああ、食えた。
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
あの血の跡をさ。ナンパ線？普通にこっちの方が移動が早いんだよな。L、まあ、L の方がなんか感度が高えな。
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
なんで？
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
ヘビか、今度は。あ、これ面白いな、ほんと。
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
怪物？
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
暗っ。見えない。え、どう食ったのこいつ。
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
もう狂ってるだろう。
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, we swam to the moon. something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
いい匂いは消えていた。これトイレの中やろ。自分の
I
上に
got
戻ってき
closer
た。
and closer.
どんどん近づいてる。ああ、これすべての
All
青
my
い袋
stomach
が
started
ぐるぐる
growling.
ぐるぐるい始めて、
And suddenly,
そ
I
し
was
たら突然
weak.
自分に戻っていた。
I held my breath for a long time, but I
ついて
couldn't
ため
hear
ていたけど
anything.
何にも聞こえなかった。
I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
ああ、本当に
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
なるほど。まだまだありそうだ。よし、もう。ED。お前自分自身に食われてんじゃん。
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
森の一部か。これキツネか。お、乗ってる。1937年から1947年。10歳。で、今1990、あ、じゃあ、主人公はこの、女の子は分かった。すごいね、1999年からスマホ持ってる。ED の一部。まあ、となると、こういった部分は、サメだな。大阪すごいつまるんだ。
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
なんだ、明らかにあるだろう。
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Edie.
Her room is like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
家と共に船出する。
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Odin. さて
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Pink やな。
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
形跡、いやピンクすぎるでしょ。全部同じ形なんだね、鍵は。ああ、開けて。シークレット。
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
この本の中。おお。ああ、着いた。 ペース。ホロッ
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
あれ、交代してんな。あ、またこれ自分で操作する系だ。すげえ。
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
なんだっけ、L1 と、じゃあ L3 と右、なんつったら、スティック左右違うんだよ。ほら、ほら。だから。
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his
あの日
mind
つ
to
い
do
に
it.
そう決めたんだ。これ大丈夫かいこのブランコ。
I told him going around was impossible.
ぐるりと一周するのは無理だと思ったが。
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
ちょっとずつ僕はそう言ってなかったんだ。
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
彼
Maybe
に
if
も
the
二
wind
度も
hadn't picked up,
あ
then maybe he'd still be here. But I
彼
doubt
は
it.
まだここにいたかもしれない。
I think he'd already made up his mind.
多分彼はすぐにそう。
That's what I
ああ、
want
か
to
ん
remember
かん
about
か
my
んかんかん
brother.
かん。まあ止められるんだけど。これ多分止めたらいかない、ダメなんだろうな。いやー、ダメだって。あかん、あかん、あかん、あかん、あかん。お、誰だこんなとこにブランコ作ったやつ。おお、あ、これもう止められねえやつか。おお、なんで止まらないの？一回転だけでいいよ。
The day he made up his mind to fly, and he did.
いや、飛びすぎな。あ、で、まあ死んじゃったん
Calvin's
だ
story
ね。
felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
11歳だ。いや、奇妙すぎるだろう。妹が特に奇妙だわ。
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
ああ。え、ないもの欲しいわ。どういう仕掛けよ。なんか怒って
The
る。
passages were a pretty tight
ジャッ
fit.
ク・オーランタンがあるよ。
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
こっち行く前に、あーでも、いやーなんかロビンフットみたいなのがこっち見てる。いや、いいか。まずこっちから当たってみるか。お、
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
子役さ、マイフレンド、ビッグフット。 すごいな。
I never thought about.
バーバラか。あったあった。16歳か。
How hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Happy Valentine バーバラ。16歳だからな。アメリカ。
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it
オジボレ・ジャックは全米一不運な家族をモチーフにした世に恐ろしい話を語ろう名付けてバーバラ・フィンチの
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
子役スターだった頃、バーバラはその悲鳴で知られていた。
Now at 16, she was
だが16
all
歳
washed up.
にしてすぐに忘れられ、過去の人となっていった。
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her
ラッキー
signature
なことに地
scream
元の怪
at
物
a
映画ファン
local
の集会で有名
convention
な
for
悲鳴を
monster
披露してい
movie
られてきた。
fans. It was just the boost
彼女の必要としていた後押しだ。
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better.
前よりはいいが、何かいいと思
Her
うけど、必要なんじゃ
biggest
ないかな。
fan and current
一番のファンで
boyfriend,
右手もある
was about to demonstrate when
実
Now that was
ま
a
さに
great
今の
scream.
素晴らしい悲鳴
it
だ。
was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention
怪我したのね。
was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
ボールにかけ隠され
The
ている。
secret is to keep winding
それを巻きつけて、
and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks,
Oh.
babe. I'll be back in a sec.
なるほど。
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
あ、俺がね、これ。巻き続ければいい
When
のか。
she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
あー、なるほど。これ、ここの鍵なのね。お、ここ。お前これ、マイケルの音じゃねえか。いいのか、お前、こんな、この BGM 出していいのか、お前。
And imagine the worst.
マークダメだろ、おう。お前、著作権とか大丈夫なのか、お前。うわ。えめ
The
ちゃ
gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who
Hookman.
impaled and ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
ほら、ほら、ほら。お前、この音出して大丈夫なんか。
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
ほら。
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your
こっ
scream.
ちかってここ
Well,
が
I'm
君の
not
悲鳴を取り戻す
scared, Rick.
分かってない
I'm furious.
というよりカン
Then
カン
act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter? What's going on up there?
大丈夫かまた
Hey,
こいつ
I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
まただからね、お前大丈夫なのかい著作権はさ、この BGM さ。お前これで、おお、すごいすごい、連続で触れる。連続で触れるってことはいい。どこだどこの家だここか。
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished.
ウォルターは消えていた。
His radio was still
しかし部屋のラジオはついた
Orcas
ままだっ
Island
た。
police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
うわ、フックマン。
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
ある、そう。だからまあ、この BGM やめ。
Beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
ウォルター、ウォルター。どこにいるんだい。あら、ウォルターさん。
Ollie's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
ほら、ほら。
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
えまあ、くじけでここ。あ、行くのか。死体がない。
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
なんすか取り込み中なんすよ。
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
家の中。
Oh dear.
なんていうこと。
The monsters had come to surprise her.
怪物たち。
It was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
かわいそう。
She had a taste for
かわ
stardom,
いそうに。
but unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. A real eerie tale.
Wow. あれ、耳だ。あ、てか夕方になってる。
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Edie はハッピーエンドを見たかも。どういうとりあえず2時になるから今日ここまでにしとこう。配信終わります。